Alright, so as I promised all of you guys last night when I posted my Phase 4 release dates predictions, I basically said that I was going to be talking about all of the stuff that came out from the Entertainment Weekly magazine about Avengers Infinity War. And guys, there is a lot to talk about. This is probably going to be a little bit more of a lengthy video than usual because there's just so much stuff that came out in that magazine about Infinity War and like what's going to happen, what's up with Thanos, and then a bunch of covers that they released. So guys, if you want to hear my thoughts on the Entertainment Weekly magazines on Infinity War, make sure you guys definitely stay tuned. How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh. If you guys like the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Avengers Infinity War, definitely consider subscribing to Webhead down below so you guys can get more videos on all that stuff. Also, definitely consider turning on that notification bell as well so you guys are informed whenever I come out with a new video. Also, make sure you guys definitely smash the like button if you guys like this video. Of course, definitely comment below your thoughts. What do you guys think of the Entertainment Weekly magazine? What do you guys think of the shot of Thanos literally throwing that moon at the Avengers? Let me know down in the comments. I want to hear all of your opinions about this. But with all of that out of the way, let's get in the video, Webheads. Alright, so really starting off this video, of course, this is the money shot of the pictures that they really released for Infinity War in the Entertainment Weekly magazines. This is just Thanos on, now they're saying the planet Titan throwing a moon. So of course we knew that this shot was gonna happen way back when D23 came around because that whole Infinity War trailer description came out, and basically they described that Thanos in that trailer was throwing a moon at the Avengers on the red planet. But now we know the red planet is gonna be called Titan. A little more on that later on. But this honestly looks amazing. Definitely touched up. The CG's probably like almost finished on this. Probably ready to go on this. And this looks amazing. Just the scale of this movie already is just amazing. I mean, really look at this. Like, he's throwing a moon at the Avengers. It doesn't get any bigger than that. And of course, that might be a moon, that might be a planet. It could definitely be big enough to be a planet, but I think it's going to be a moon or something like that because basically this is going to be the planet Titan. And in the comic books, Thanos actually is originally from one of Saturn's moons called Titan. So that's why they called him the Mad Titan, because he's actually from Titan. But in the movies, it looks like it's actually going to be a planet called Titan instead of just a moon. So we don't know if this is going to be somewhere in our solar system or somewhere else in the galaxy. We don't really know. But of course, we know that basically this is why he's actually doing what he's doing. He's basically trying to get all the Infinity Stones so that he can rebalance the universe in the way he sees fit. So we already kind of knew that, but now the real motivation is because that he couldn't really prevent what happened to Titan and all of his people. So that definitely opens up the gates for why Thanos is actually doing this. That's going to make him a little bit better of a villain because we actually know his motivation. And that's something that Marvel really has trouble with doing in their movies because they never give the characters any motivation. They never give the villains a motivation so that they can go and actually do something and it makes sense while they're doing it, while they're causing all this destruction, all that kind of stuff. You can definitely sympathize with Thanos, why he couldn't protect everybody, and now he really sees the universe going down the tubes, so of course he's trying to literally just reshape the universe the way he sees fit. So it definitely makes sense what they're doing, but in the comic books it's way different than that. Actually, the Moon Titan, Thanos actually hates all his people in the comic books. He didn't want to save them. Instead, he actually went to his planet and destroyed all of them. So it's definitely way different than the comic books, and it looks like that actually death is not going to be in this movie at all. It looks like death isn't in the movie. Instead, they're just going to have this motivation for Thanos actually getting the Infinity Stones instead of actually pleasing death and taking out half of the life in the universe. But I gotta believe that they're going to take some things from the comic books, and I think he will eliminate probably half the life in the universe because he sees everything going down the tubes. So that's what I think is actually going to be happening with Thanos, and I think they're doing a great job so far of describing what's going to be happening, like with Thanos, his motivation. Now we know it's the planet Titan that he's on instead of, say, Xandar or anything like that. Maybe it's Xandar, the planet that he's actually throwing at the Avengers. We never know. But this definitely gets me intrigued, and I want to know more about Titan, and maybe is the Soul Stone on it, because now if we move on to another thing, which is basically Wakanda, now we have reports that basically say that Wakanda is actually going to be the entire third act of the entire Infinity War film. That's going to be where the final battle is. That's where everybody's fighting. I did not speculate that before. I thought that that actually was going to be in the middle of the movie, but now we know that's the end battle. So are we going to be seeing characters like, say, Thor, Iron Man, Ant-Man, Spider-Man, are we gonna see them show up in Wakanda as well? Maybe they're actually in that shot with Captain America, Black Panther, and say Bucky, War Machine, all of them running in the battle. Maybe they're in that shot as well. So I definitely can see them kind of taking those characters out with like CG and then like kind of putting them back in. Definitely they can do that, and I think that they actually are. I think we're gonna be seeing a complete shot of all the Avengers running at all the Outriders, the Black Order, and Thanos. And I have a feeling if this is gonna be the end battle, there's got to be something in Wakanda. And of course, the Russo brothers basically said that Vision was basically a MacGuffin. So basically, with Vision still having the Mind Stone, which we definitely know that's going to happen now, Corvus Glaive isn't going to rip it out of his head, like I speculated and a lot of people speculated. Instead, probably Captain America, Falcon, and Black Widow are going to save Vision and Scarlet Witch from that situation, and then they're going to take them to the Avengers' new facility. That's kind of what all the shots line up to be. It makes a lot of sense there. And then of course we're going to be moving over into Wakanda. That's going to be the final battle. So it seems as though it's Captain America's plan to move Vision into Wakanda so that they can protect him. And it makes sense because now you have all the Avengers, plus you have all the Vibranium tech and the Dora Milaje and all of the Wakandan tribes fighting the Outriders in the Black Order and Thanos with probably most of the stones. So that's what I think is actually going to happen. And that's going to be the last battle. So it makes sense that throughout the entire movie, Thanos is going to be collecting every single stone except for the Mind Stone. The Mind Stone's the last one. That's where the final battle is. So Vision is going to be that last stone that they're keeping from Thanos. So the Soul Stone isn't going to be the last stone found, and I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be on Titan because that's why they're going to be going there. They said they were going to explore a little bit more of Thanos' origin with Titan, what it was going to be like, and we're going to be seeing scenes of him as a child. So there's just a lot going on with this right now, and I'm probably going to have a lot more videos coming out about this because there's just so much to discuss. But now really moving on, a lot of the Entertainment Weekly covers kind of show most of the superheroes that are going to be in this movie. A lot of people are getting freaked out because they're saying 22 heroes on the cover, and they only show 22 heroes, and that like includes like say like Shuri, most of the core Avengers, and like some of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and just characters like that. But where's like Hawkeye and Ant-Man? Are they even going to be in the movie? Well, Hawkeye's definitely going to be in the movie because if you look at this first poster that they showed at San Diego Comic-Con, you can see that Hawkeye's in the poster, so it only makes sense that he's actually going to be in the movie. Now, as for Ant-Man, he is going to have a very small role, I think. He's going to have an extremely small role in this movie, no pun intended, and I think that he actually is going to have a pretty good role because why would you have him in Civil War and everybody knows that he's a huge powerhouse and not have him in Infinity War? That doesn't make any sense at all. I think he's going to have a very small role in this movie, and then when we get to actually Avengers 4, he's going to have a big role because he's in all the set photos in that movie. So that's what I actually think is happening with those two characters. Hawkeye's going to have probably a small role in this movie, but then a big role in Avengers 4 because the Russo brothers basically explained a little while back that some of the characters in Avengers Infinity War, there's going to be some characters that get basically most screen time, but then in Avengers 4, they don't get as much screen time, so that's what's probably going to happen. In Avengers 4, we're going to be seeing a lot more of the characters that didn't get as much screen time get their spotlight and actually get a little bit more on them. So that's what I think is going to be happening for like say Ant-Man, the Wasp, Captain Marvel, and probably like Hawkeye. They're probably going to have bigger roles in that movie. And then we see a couple more shots that are pretty cool. We get to see one with Spider-Man hanging on that school bus that we see in the first trailer, and I've got to believe that he's not doing that while everybody else is on the bus because then everybody would know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and I personally wouldn't really like that. I want to see Peter Parker actually keep his identity secret to everybody. And then you see a shot with Shuri meeting Scarlet Witch and Bruce Banner, and it looks like that actually Shuri's actually going to have a relationship with Scarlet Witch and Bruce Banner. So that's actually really cool to see, and I can't wait to see more from all of that. And then we see this awesome shot of Captain America, Rhodey, and Black Widow basically looking at something. I think that's actually them looking at Tony Stark because that looks like the new Avengers facility. So I think they're actually looking at Tony. I think this is where we're going to see Cap and Tony reunite for the first time in this movie. And I think this is actually probably going to be happening after what happened on the planet Titan where they meet Thanos for the first time. So that's what I think is really going to happen. I think there's a lot of footage in the middle of the movie that we haven't seen at all because I think it just makes sense because like if you really look at all the battles they're having, I'm thinking that the only thing that we've seen in the middle is probably going to be that battle on Titan. That's probably going to be the middle of the movie. But everybody's kind of getting upset because they're saying that the Battle of Wakanda kind of is a big spoiler. Nobody wanted to know about what's going to be the final battle. But I don't think it's that big of a spoiler. I think it's fine. We always know where the final battles are going to be in the movie, so I never really had a problem with that, and I don't think it's that big of a spoiler. But guys, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of all this Avengers Infinity War stuff that came out? Do you guys like Thanos throwing the moon? Do you like seeing that Wakanda is going to be the last battle? Where do you think the Soul Stone is going to be? Let me know down in the comments below. I want to hear all of your opinions on this. Make sure you guys definitely smash that like button if you guys like this video. Of course, definitely consider subscribing if you guys want more on Avengers Infinity War and the MCU going forward. Definitely turn on that notification bell so you guys can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye. Alrighty, Webheads, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, make sure you guys definitely subscribe right over here to Webhead so you guys get more on Avengers Infinity War and the MCU going forward. Definitely turn on that notification bell. Also, make sure you guys definitely check out my social media links in the description below so you guys can follow me on various social media networks and check out the 2 videos below me. I think you guys really enjoy. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.